Good morning, OPOS stars. Let's continue the 5-minute meal series with broccoli almondine. I start the timer and split the broccoli into roughly equal florets, equal sized florets. They are very big or very small. They are very big, cut them. Try to avoid using very small florets as they might cook to a mush. Now, keeping broccoli in salted water or water in which you have mixed turmeric, salt, etc. is fine. So roughly this sized florets would be good. This is already washed and cleaned broccoli. You don't need to wash it again. Just soak the whole head into water. This doesn't contain worms like cauliflower sometimes does. So we have managed to cut them into roughly equal sized florets. Just add them to the neo. I'm going to wash it once more. Just to make sure there aren't any small insects. Add a couple of tablespoons of water, bit of fat, some oil if you like, and we'll add the missing stuff. The carbohydrates are going to come from the field beans. We'll add some green chilies for the bite. Bit of salt. Some butter, again for the fat, some almonds. This will be our protein source. That's where it gets its name from, Almondine. Let us go for a couple of whistles. We clean this place up and get ready for plating it. You can take up any recipe you like and see the missing component. This is a simple lesson 2 recipe, broccoli stir fry. The missing components were carbohydrates and protein. So we added a bit of field beans to supply the missing carbohydrates and some almond flakes to supply the missing protein. That makes it a full meal all by itself. So take any of your favorite recipes and just fill up the blanks. Extremely easy to add carbohydrates, it's very difficult to add protein, which is why most of us are protein deficient. For vegetarians, proteins also always come paired with carbs. If you take lentils or dals, which is the primary protein source for most vegetarians, they are mostly carbohydrates. Most lentils are over 60% carbohydrates and only 20-22% protein. So it comes as a carb and protein package. If you're going to combine it with another carb, like rice or roti, it will result in a carb overload. So most of our meals, unfortunately, have this combination for vegetarians: rice or roti paired with some kind of a dal, and they invariably result in a carb-rich meal, especially if you are using processed grains like polished rice or maida. You'll see that it is very easy to add both carbs and proteins to your meal, but very tough to add proteins, especially if you are a vegetarian, or even worse, if you are a vegan. Then you really have to fight a lot to add the required amount of protein to your daily meal. The only sources of proteins for vegans are maybe soy chunks, tofu, pretty much nothing else. Almonds, that's about it. That is one. That should be good enough for broccoli. That is our broccoli almondine. There's some water left over. I don't think we need to have added even 2 tablespoons of water. Garnish it with some butter, some more slivers of almonds, and that is your broccoli field beans almond.